Hola, hola, ¿cómo están? Muy buenos días. Qué maravilloso poder estar acá en esta maravillosa mañana, iniciando con nuestra lectura maravillosa del día de hoy. Muy buenos días a todos, les mando un abrazo grande y primero que nada vamos a darles tiempo que se vayan conectando. Y quisiera hacer una oración. La oración de mi yo soy al universo. ¿Por qué la oración de yo soy? Porque debemos conectarnos con la divina presencia de Dios para poder agarrar energía de la fuente. Tus padres son una fuente súper importante de energía, pero la principal fuente es Dios. Vamos a cerrar nuestros ojos, a tomar una respiración profunda. En nombre de mi amada presencia, yo soy, de mi santo y puro ser crístico, del santo ser crístico de toda la humanidad, en nombre de San Germain, de Jesucristo y de todos los seres de luz de la gran hermandad blanca, de la Madre del mundo, de la vida elemental, del fuego, el aire, agua y tierra, en el nombre y por el poder magnético de la inmortalidad de la inmortal y victoriosa llama trina ardiendo dentro de mi corazón y en el corazón de Dios desde el gran sol central, como hija o hijo de Dios, yo decreto. Este año y los próximos son para mí de gran transmutación kármica. Estoy consciente de mi propio Cristo y lo dejo actuar totalmente a través de mí, porque Él en mí hace perfecto todo lo que me concierne. Donde yo soy y estoy, todo se llena de paz y de amor, porque yo soy paz, yo soy amor. Todas las personas que contacto son bendecidas con el despertar de su conciencia crística, de su propio Cristo interno. Mis hijos son bendecidos con su pareja perfecta, con su trabajo perfecto, con una vida perfecta en amor, salud, armonía y abundante riqueza. Mi casa y mi hogar y mi familia son siempre protegidos contra todo mal, envidias, desastres, fracasos, etcétera, porque el sagrado fuego violeta arde en este hogar y en cada corazón, mente y cuerpo de cada miembro de la familia. Tengo toda la abundancia que el Padre me ha dado desde la eternidad. Yo soy la abundancia del universo, trayendo a mis manos todo lo que necesito y deseo en mi servicio a la vida. Bajo la gracia y de manera perfecta, ahora se manifiesta, se manifiesta, se manifiesta. Esto que pido para mí, lo pido también para toda la humanidad. Gracias, Padre, porque ya me lo has dado. Amén. Ay, pues vamos a dar otra vez una respiración profunda y vamos a iniciar. Estamos leyendo el libro de inglés. So we are going to start to reading the book on English, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Let me show it to you. Este libro que está acá. Pero antes, ¿quién quiere mensaje de Los Ángeles? Maribel, ¿quieres mensaje de Los Ángeles? Y si aún no nos sigues en las redes, recuerda, estamos en Instagram con @Fridars Institute, en Facebook como Fridars Institute, en YouTube como Fridars y en nuestra página de Fridars Women Foundation. No olvides seguirnos, no olvides darnos like. ¡Oh, Capi! ¡Yay! Una para Capi. Voy a ir con Capi primero y después con Maribel. Y luego con Dora. Sale, súper, ya se armó. Muy bien. A ver. Ay, gracias. No, pues wow. Thank you. Ahora ya sí, ¿verdad? Súper. Muy bien. Ok, entonces vamos primero con Capi. Vamos a ver, Capi. Wow, confianza. Suéltalo todo, Capi, confía en la divinidad. A veces para recibir tenemos que soltar, tenemos que confiar. Te toca soltar y confiar. Confía en ti, confía en la divinidad, confía que está ahí guiándote. Y que cada una de las cosas por las que vivimos o heridas que nos pasan, en algún lugar leí que por la herida es donde entra la luz. A veces nos quejamos de las heridas, pero por las heridas, ahí es donde entra la luz. Confía en Dios, confía en la divinidad. Todo lo que quieres va a venir, pero ten confianza. Muy bien, me encanta. Vamos entonces con Maribel y luego con Dora. Con Dorita. Te extrañamos. Espero que puedas venir al desayuno. ¡Wow! Maribel, mira. Poder. Confía en tu poder. Confía en tus decisiones. ¿Y realmente dónde está el poder? Autocontrol. Eso me encanta. Esta carta me salió a mí ayer. Me encanta. Qué padrísimo. Y vamos ahora con nuestra querida Dora. Wow. Mira, Dora, perdón. Yo creo que tú más que yo sabes por qué te salió esta carta, porque cuando nos sale algo, nosotros luego ya sabemos, ¿sí o no? Perdón. Tienes que hacerte un autoanálisis. A veces tenemos que perdonarnos primero ¿a quién? A nosotros mismos. ¿Por qué puede ser? Por dejarme de último. Tienes que perdonarte por dejarte de último. Tienes que perdonarte por no darte suficiente amor, por no cuidarte lo suficiente, o tienes que perdonar a otros, tal vez a papá. La verdad es que, o qué sé yo, tal vez hasta mamá porque nos dejó y porque no está acá, a nuestra pareja. Tienes que revisar y hacerte una introspección, mi querida Dora, acerca del perdón. ¿Con quién tienes que hacer las paces? ¿Contigo misma? ¿Con tu niña interior? Háblale a esa niña interior y que ella sepa que tiene un lugar seguro contigo, porque tú vas a cuidar de ella. Me encanta. Muy bien, entonces vamos a iniciar con nuestra lectura del libro de inglés. Este libro de verdad es intenso. Este libro es súper intenso. Déjenme ver, ahorita les digo. Ok, muy bien. Aquí es donde vamos a iniciar. Tu estado mental, or a state of being, or a state of mind, when mind and body are one. Me encanta esto. When you can get this in your life, guess what? You are going to be extremely powerful because your mind and your body, or when you say mind, you can say heart too. Cuando tu corazón, tu mente y tu cuerpo son uno. Please note, through this book, I will refer interchangeable to your having and creating a state of being or a state of mind. For example, we could say that how you think and how you feel create a state of being. I want you to understand that when I use the terms a state of being and a state of mind, your physical body is a part of that state. In fact, as you will see later on, many people exist in a state in which the body has become the mind, when they are ruled almost excessively by the body and how it feels. So when I talk about the observer having an effect, it's not just the brain that is at work influencing matter, but the body as well. It is your state of being when mind and body are one as an observer, which has effect on the external world. And here's like the one formula. Thoughts and feeling produce test of results. We communicate with the quantum field primarily through our thoughts and feelings, since our thoughts are themselves energy. As you know, the electrical impulses the brain generates can easily be measured by devices such as an egg. They are one of the primary means by which we send our signals into the field. I know this is like a lot of science things. But now I'm thinking like there is like one in Netflix is like one series like they talk about like the how your brain when you think it sends like some type of like energy and feelings to all your body. I don't remember the name of the show, but I'm gonna see it, or you can go there in Netflix because they have like a lot of interesting things there. So I remember how they show you because it's different when you see it, like when you read it, you're like, what are they talking about? Because we humans are mostly like visuals. So you should go there and check on this. Check on the shows on Netflix. Before I go into a greater detail on how this works, I want to share with you a remarkable study that demonstrates how our thoughts and feelings influence matter. Cellular biologist Glenn Rain, PhD, convinced a series of experiments to test healers' ability to affect biological systems. Since DNA is more stable than substances such as cells or bacterial cultures, he decides to have healers hold test tube containing DNA. This study took place at the HeartMath Research Center in California. The folks there have conducted extraordinary research into the physiology of emotions, heart-brain interactions, and much more. Essentially, they and others have documented a specific link between our emotional states and our heart rhythms. Oh my God, this is like a strong, because if you can see, you can get sick for your heart if you have like a lot of like a bad thoughts. Is gonna give you like a bad feelings. A bad feelings, it can actually affect your heart. I'm just looking for like one crying. Let me see. And if you want the book, you can ask us to join. We have like a private WhatsApp chat, and there is the book. So you can ask us. Marisa, you think you can put it in the, please? Thank you. So if you want to join, you are free to join. There is no cost. And we can share with you this book because it's actually like a really interesting. And remember, if you want different results, what do you have to do? You have to do different things. Like now we are reading on English. We can do it. Nothing is going to be like the perfect time to start. So when is the perfect time to start to read in English so you can improve your English? Today. Not tomorrow, today. And much more. Essentially, they and others have documented a specific link between our emotional states and our heart rhythms. When we have negative emotions such as anger and fear, I like this. And at the end, I wanna read to you like a little piece of another book that I was reading in the morning because it really touched my heart. And I think it can be good for you too. Our heart rhythms become erratic and disorganized. Wow. Our heart, so what happened with, so do you love yourself? You gotta show it to you. So when you have anger and fear, your heart rhythms become erratic and disorganized. How do you want? I think this is all the contrary, like we want to do. Or I don't know, you want to be like erratic and disorganized because I don't want to be like that. In contrast, positive emotion, love and joy, for instance, produce highly ordered, coherent, coherent patterns that heart math researchers refer to a heart coherence. Oh, I love this. I want to have a heart coherence. What about you? Oh, this is beautiful. In Dr. Rain's experiment, he first studied a group of 10 individuals who were well practiced in using techniques that heart math teaches to build heart focus coherence. And I love this. You know why? Because then you say like, oh, these people make me mad. These people make me feel anger. These people make me feel um, fear. But can you see which one is your responsibility? So which one is my responsibility here? Or you think like you don't have responsibility of yourself? So I think your responsibility here is about like recover your power. Trust. You remember yesterday we read in Spanish the book what the book like it says like you have to trust in the universe. You have to trust in yourself. You ask, but then you have to let it go because the only thing like you have power is about you. It's about how your feelings are. That's your power. You cannot change that. You cannot change other people, but you can work to improve yourself. So where is my power if I get sick because I let other people to have influence in how I feel. Oh, I feel anger because of what? There is no excuses. In Dr. Rain's experiment, he first studied a group of 10 individuals who were well practicing in using techniques that hard math teaches to build her focus coherence. Oh, I love this too, because you see, there is people who's studying in this moment because they wanna become a better a better version of themselves. So, and I love this, and this is exactly what we are doing here right now. Or at least I am. I don't know about you, but I am. Because so this is exactly what we are doing. We start to build that coherence in our mind, in our thinking. And there's like a saying, let me see. I don't believe you what you say, I believe you what you do. Show me with your actions what you do. Okay, they apply the techniques to produce a strong, elevated feelings such as love and appreciations. Oh, I love this. What do you appreciate today? So which one are the elevated feelings? Love and appreciation. I think we all have things to appreciate. What do you appreciate the most today? We do this like almost every day, right? And if you see the word thankful and appreciation, which one do you like the most? Let's see who wanna talk. So this is okay, let me see. Me perdí. They apply the techniques to produce strong, elevated feelings such as love and appreciation. Then, for 2 minutes, they held vials containing DNA, samples suspended in deionized water. When those samples were analyzed, no statistically significant change had occurred. I love this. And you can do this experiment yourself with water. So you hold water in your hands and the water actually changed. The water changed. It depends on how you feel, on how you think. That's what they say is good if you bless the water like you drink every day, because that water is like better for you. A second group of trained participants did the same thing, but instead of just creating positive emotions, feelings of love and appreciation, they simultaneously held an intention, a thought to either win or unwin the strands of DNA. This group produced statistically significant changes in the conformation shape of the DNA samples. In some cases, the DNA was wound or unwound as much as 25%. Wow, qué fuerte. Eh, A third group of trained subjects held a clear intent to change the DNA, but they were instructed not to enter into a positive emotional state. In other words, they were only using thought, intention to affect matter. The result? No changes to the DNA samples. Wow, this is like a, because we do this in some classes. We teach them like how they have like the power of the intention in with rice. The positive emotional state that the first group entered did nothing by itself to the DNA. Another groups clearly held intentional thought unaccompanied by emotion also had no impact. Only when subjects held both high hate and hate hatened emotion and clear objectives in alignment when they were in alignment were they able to produce the intended effect. An intentional thought needs an energizer, a catalyst, and that energy is an elevated motion, heart and mind working together, feelings and thought unified into a state of being. If a state of being can win and unwin strains of DNA in 2 minutes, what does this say about our ability to create reality? I love this. And this one, it just remind me like when we make exercise like with the book, oh my gosh, El Poder del Espejo. I don't know the name of the book on English, where you every day, when your heart and with your mind being one, you put yourself in the front of the mirror and you start to say yourself, you're worthy. You can do this. I love you. So what happened if we say that every day to us? What happened if we say that every day to our kids instead of telling them, oh, you're an idiot? Thank you, Capi. So, and we can see it on the plants too, no? Because it's so funny, like before, like the grandmas, they were so kind with the plants and they were with the kids like, oh, get away from here, you. I heard some of them, but what happened with the plants? They are green, they are beautiful. When you talk nice with them, yes or not? But how you talk with yourself? You call yourself burro every day? So this is like a strong, but what about we take advantage of what we are learning in this book and you start to change your mind? And if you change your mind, what are you gonna change? Your life. Hmm? Your reality. Yeah, I love that.
Actually, there has been some many experiments about that. Also with music.
Yeah.
Right, with the plants, you put some plants. It's the same that you used to practice with your students and the rice.
Yeah.
If you put, it's the same with the words and the music, no? If you put some kind of music, the plants will be grow more faster or more beauty, or maybe they can be dying.
Yeah, the power of the, and you can do the music experiment like Annabelle is saying with the water. You don't believe you don't believe us? Okay, do it yourself. Just go and you fill out 1 cup of water, and you can see how the, if you can have like a microscope, you can see it better, but you can see how the water change. The water definitely change. It depends about what you are hearing. So, and they did it with like esa música del diablo que decían las abuelitas, the metallic music, but those one they have like a very, like a very strong energy, you know, because they in the concert they kill like a pork and they throw blood on the people there. I mean, and they have like a different what's the name, a vibration. So what are you putting on your plate? What are you giving yourself for for gas? Capi, se te pasó un logo. What are you putting yourself on your plate? But actually, this one impressed me a lot because you know what it makes me? It makes me remember some days when I wake up and I was like in that energy, like I have to work, I have to do this, and I was doing the job, and I was going after a dream. But what happened? I was really happy, or I was actually, now that I'm think, I was like in robot mode. And I have to take, so what happened with my heart those days? What type of damage I was doing to my body when I wake up and I was sad and I was feeling like a victim and I was mad, like and I was with anger and fear. This is strong because what it makes you anger, what it makes you with fear. Which one are your fears? Your fear can be that that I don't have. Let me see. Power of Water from Masaru Emoto. Yeah, he made like a amazing. He has a video, right? And he has the pictures of the water, and he's like so. Can you imagine if those feelings or those vibration, what they do with the water, and you are 80% water? So what is inside of you? Oh my gosh, and this is what I'm gonna say is strong. But today in the morning, I was in you know, like what happened with the water doesn't move. El agua se pudre. Cuando el agua no se mueve, so when we see this experiment like they made with the water, that we made with the water, so you gotta think, how's the water that is inside of you? Chicas, mandándose textos ahorita de WhatsApp me desconcentran, porque aquí me aparecen, por favor. Cuando terminemos los podemos ver. So what is the water? How's your heart? And then when you're old, you say, oh, I don't know why I'm sick. Because you don't take care of your feelings. You don't take care of yourself. You don't take responsibility about you. Oh, because I was angry because of my mom. Your mom does, if you are more than 18, your mom doesn't have to do anything with you. You are totally responsible about your feelings. Don't blame to your mom. If you have hate inside of you, that's your own business. And you have to resolve it in this life or in another life. Because you have to take responsibility. So on you, or you blame on your husband. Oh, I am like this because I have to live with him. You pick him. What are you complaining? Oh, it's because the family of my husband is like horrible. You pick him too. Next time you gotta be more careful. What? Y no lo dije por ti, ¿eh? En serio que no. Aunque parezca que sí. Ay, a ver, ¿dónde está mi café? Ya me dieron ganas. No, ya no. Oh. Oh, thank you. What? What do you say?
The guy who picks me, the guy who picks me up.
Yeah, I know. A todos nos cae, ¿eh? A mí también, because this is like a big responsibility that I say. I'm thinking, okay, and you know why? I'm gonna read you the one that I was reading in the morning, because she says something like really powerful. Let me see. I'm gonna find it now. Dice, ¿eres un iracundo activista por la paz o un trabajador de la luz? So what does this mean? Because you want to get the peace and you start to post things on Facebook saying, I hate the guns and the guns are bad. And this is what she give, for example, here. She say like she posts on Facebook something against the guns, and she has a lot of people giving like a different comments. Like she posted like she was scared for something about guns. So and then she realized what I am. ¿Soy un activista de la paz iracundo o soy un trabajador de la luz? It's different, yes or not? I'm gonna post it mad. I wanna try to control the other people because I am mad for things, or I'm gonna see it from the what I can do if I am moving because of love. No por ira. What is moving you? Is moving you? What?
Or what did you choose? Did you choose love or fear?
Yes, exactly. And I love what Naya said. She said, what you choose? You choose love or fear? Which one are your fears? You fear like the people that are not gonna respect you. You fear like the people they are not gonna take you seriously. You fear like the people wanna hurt you. She was fearing like somebody was gonna kill her, because that was she was fear like scared to live in America where it's like so many things about guns. But guess what? That's everywhere in the world, not only here. Oh, because in America everyone can have a guns, and she was like against that. But what she was doing, she was being an activista through the IRA. So, y regreso aquí, and then we come back here what the book says. So, what happened if when you do something con ira, you're making a damage to your heart, you're making a damage to your body. And it says, you become erratic and disorganized. Do you want to be that in your life? Do you want to be erratic? Because I don't want to be that. So if you can see like so many things, like why I have to change my mind, why I have to change, when I change my mind, and my mind is connected with my body, with my feelings, when I'm doing the best for me. So if I am worried for the guns, what about I pray every day for everyone who's in jail, for everyone who's in the hospital. Or I can try to help in a different way, but posting something in social media, who's going to help you there? So what type of energy you want to attract to your life? You're just going to make worry other people. No, let me see. Aquí me regresé. O me voy a regresar a una página. What the herd math experiment demonstrate is that the quantum field doesn't respond simple to our wishes, our emotional requests. It doesn't just respond to our aims or thoughts. It only responds when those two. Okay, Maria. Thank you. Thank you. When we combine an elevated emotion with an open heart and a conscious intention with clear thought, we signal that feel to respond in amazing ways. Wow. Lo que viene ahorita está bien bueno. The quantum field responds not to what we want. It responds to who we are being. Está fuerte, ¿verdad? ¿Quién estás siendo? ¿Quién eres? ¿Cómo vives? ¿Vives iracundo, alegando por los que tienen armas? ¿Buscándole defectos a todo el mundo? ¿Dónde está tu humildad? Porque en algún momento tú puedes estar ahí también. Life can change in a second. Like I said, I don't believe what you say. I believe what you do. This is strong. The quantum field responds not to what we want. It responds to who we are being. Thoughts and feelings broadcasting our electromagnetic signal to the quantum field. Since every protein, and I love this because you know why? There's like I was there too. I was being a victim too. And now what is this book is giving me my power back? Which one is your real power? Stop to victimizing yourself. Take your power. Since every potential in the universe is a wave of probability that has an electromagnetic field and it's energetic in nature, it makes sense that our thoughts and feelings are no exception. I find out a useful model to think of thought as the electrical charge in the quantum field and feeling as the magnetic charge in the field. The thoughts we think send an electrical sign out into the field. The feelings we generate magnetically draw events back to us together. How we think and how we feel produces a state of being which generates an electromagnetic signature that influences every atom in our world. Wow. So like I said, how you're feeling today? Are you feeling sad today? So you are damaging. If I feel sad today, I'm making a big damage to what? To my heart, to my body, to everything. This should prompt us to ask what I am broadcasting consciously or unconsciously on a daily basis. All potential experiences exist as electromagnetic signatures in the quantum field. They are an infinite number of potential electromagnetic signatures for genius, for wealth, for freedom. What do you want? You want to be free? You can have whatever you want. You want to be free. You want to, I don't know, but you have to create your reality. You want to live in an island? You can have an island life if you want. Vámonos a Roatán. Oh, ¿te transporta la vida de la isla? Okay. All potential experiences exist as electromagnetic signatures in the quantum field. There are an infinite number of potential electromagnetic signatures for genius, for wealth, for freedom, for health, for love, for what else? For travels. Estos me los estoy inventando yo, ¿eh? No vienen en el libro. That already exists as a frequency pattern of energy. Okay, les voy a contar algo. I always like the pelones, the bald. I was fan of Zinedine Zidane. So you create your reality. How do you want even your and like a couple of days ago I was in a reading in the morning and she say, I create my boyfriend. That was exactly what I wanted. And then I was thinking, oh, I always like the pelones or the balds. Because I cried when they kick out Zinedine Zidane of the game in the end of the World Cup, and I don't know how many years ago. I cried, and I don't like the soccer, but I really like Zinedine Zidane. Oh my gosh! So, so I'm thinking you create your reality. You know what I meant? So what do you want? Ask exactly how you want it. You can have exactly the life like you want. You just have to create it in your mind. But he's telling you, whatever you want is, you're not going to have anything because the quantum field responds not to what we want. It responds to who we are being. And what do you need for that? You need to stop to being arrogant, thinking, I know everything. I already know that. Yes or not? I already read that book. Okay. Let the show us. Like you already read that book. Show it to yourself. And so we can notice like you already passed that state of your life. Because you're not going to have anything what you want if you don't change, if you are in hate, if you are like being a victim. You're not going to have everything, and you deserve everything. But before, you have to become. So you are looking for the perfect guy, and what are you going to give it to him? You're going to have like a lot of irrational and erratic behaviors. The erratic and disorganized behaviors. Al pobre le va a dar un paro cardíaco por tanto trauma. So you want peace, you have to become peace. You want happiness, you have to become happiness. Don't take life too seriously. Yes, but not, because everything has to have a balance. Yes or not? So what happens if I am like 100% like I say everything, yes, it's okay, yes, it's okay. And where are in my life of balance there? Here. But what happens if I say everything no and I am like rigid? I gotta be here in the middle. Not only can be yes and not only can be no. You have to be flexible. Trust in yourself. All potential experiments exist as electromagnetic signatures in the quantum field. There are an infinite number of potential electromagnetic signatures for genius, for wealth, for freedom, for health that already exist as a frequency pattern of energy. If you could create a new electromagnetic field by changing your state of being, which match that potential in the quantum field of information. Is that possible that your body will be drawn to that event or that event will find you? And here they explain you how it works. La próxima tal vez puedo compartir el libro acá para ver los dibujitos. Ok. Voy a terminar. To experience change, observe a new outcome with a new mind. So what do you want? You want to have a better relationship with your husband? You have to observe it. So take your responsibility. He has to talk to me. Where is your responsibility? Or you don't have responsibility? If I don't take responsibility, who's going to take it? Yes or not? I have to take the rest. I want to have a better relationship with my mom. What are you doing to have a better relationship? Quite simple. Our routine, no thoughts and feelings perpetuate the same state of being, which create the same behaviors and create the same reality. So if we want to change some aspect of our reality, we have to think, feel, and act in a new ways. And this actually makes me think because like there is like a lot of people who sick now. In the hospital, there are a lot of people who they are sick with cancer, with a bunch of even like a weird stuff. The other day I was looking on Netflix some show like some people like they get some type of really weird sickness. And this it makes me think how you're feeling yourself. And don't blame other people. You're the responsible. What are you doing to fix that? You want to be a leader? How you are first you have to lead yourself. How are you leading yourself? You have to stop to on what it really makes me feel and how you are hurting yourself by having the hate, by having the all those horrible things, by hating people. And when you remember like the law of the mirror, when you hate others, you hate yourself. How you judge others, you judge yourself. So at the end, we all are responsible for ourselves. We have to create a new state of mind. We need to observe a new outcome with that new mind. From a quantum standpoint, we have to create a different state of being as an observer and generate a new electromagnetic signature. When we do, we will match a potential reality in the field that exists only as an electromagnetic potential. Once that match exists between who we are being, what we are broadcasting, and that the electromagnetic potential in the field, we will be pulled toward that potentially reality, or it will find us. I like this because some people they say, I am happy. Que se te note, smile more. ¿Sí o no? Hay gente que dice, estoy feliz. Y con una cara. I know that is. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? You have one? Or what? Oh. I know. You have one into your house?
Yeah, that's why Claudia's
Ay, Claudia, a mí no me metas en tus perros. Nada, es broma.
Yeah, but it's true.
Que se te note. Mm-hmm. And you think you damage other people, but it's because you live in your bubble. You're only damaged to yourself with all the
creating some I don't know, like conflict, because you sometimes doesn't know how to react, or how does it mean, and mm-hmm. It's complicated to live with a person like that.
Yeah, it is very hard. But that's why we came to overcome and become more powerful. Because when you pass some things, you every time you become more powerful. I am way more powerful than I was before. And you know what I'm thinking when I read this book? If you can really master this, what are you gonna become? Invincible. And really powerful. When you really understand where my responsibility finish. So here my responsibility finish. My responsibility is with myself, how I'm gonna take care of myself, how I'm gonna love myself, how I'm gonna make me happy myself. Today, not tomorrow, today. How I value myself. That's what I like to, when in my classes, I always tell my students, okay, give yourself a kiss. Because you have to start to give some love to yourself, yes or not? A ver, Maribel no tiene muy buena señal. Se sale, entra, se sale, entra. Okay, I know that it's frustrating when life seems to produce an endless succession of minor variation on the same negative outcomes. But as long as you stay the same person, as long as your electromagnetic signature remains the same, you can expect a new outcome. To change your life is to change your energy, to make an elemental change in your mind and emotions. If you want a new outcome, you will have to break the habit of being yourself and reinvent a new self. I love this. Me encanta. And what I was talking, Annabelle, so what does this mean? If you want a new outcome, you will have to break the habit of being yourself and reinvent a new self. It doesn't say, oh, it's because if this person doesn't change, when this person change, I'm going to change. That person is not going to change. What I have to do? I have to see them with eyes of love. Yeah. And just pray for them. And
change myself.
Yeah. And working yourself, make yourself happy, Give yourself some love every day, because at the end, the most important people in your life is you. And I really like it, and I want to talk again for like the show for...
voice privacy contents have been updated.
Oh, what? Mi teléfono se activó el Google. So like the mom of Sylvester Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh my gosh, Sylvester Stallone. Because she takes responsibility for her. His son died. Exactly. You don't have to be around that person, but it's up to you, because guess what? You're gonna go to other place and you're gonna find another person who bothers you the same, because he's not the person, is you. You're gonna find someone else and it's gonna be exactly the same. And like I said, in this life or in another life, because either you learn or you learn. Because that's why we came here. So, I was talking about the mom for Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the son died, the husband died, and they were like married for a long time. But what she did, she had, thank you, Capi, ahí está. Wow, es que es increíble su vida. So, ella tomó responsabilidad de su vida. So, she take responsibility about her own life. And yes, of course, like she has like the son was like a famous, so he was like knowing some famous people, and qué cool, ¿verdad? But she died. When she died, like visiting like the grave for the ex-husband or the husband, because it was his husband. So you gotta take responsibility about your life. I went to the therapy once, and the therapy told me, I told her, and how I can fix this? You don't have to fix nothing. You did your best. You did your best. Now what do you have to do is, what do you like the most? And I stopped and I was thinking. I didn't know what I liked the most, because all my life I was trying to be a good mother, and I was trying to work, and I was trying to provide, and I was trying to be a good wife, and I was trying to be a good daughter, but I never thought what I really like. And probably I made these mistakes trying to be a good daughter, trying to be a good sister. I was trying hard to be a good sister, and I didn't make it, and that's okay. Or maybe I did, I don't know. I don't need the approbation for anyone. You just need yours. Just work in yourself, love yourself. If you did your best, it's okay. And I know it's like very hard. And I know like there is even some parents like then they don't want to talk with their kids. And I know, because I talk here with some ladies, like they told me, my mom, she don't want to talk to me. And I've been trying, but she don't want. So we all have different problems. Where are the problems? Or situation, but where they live? Here, in your mind. What I'm about to start to see it like a problem is like situation. And you are free to do whatever you want. If your mom doesn't want to talk to you, she's probably very hurt. For other people, it doesn't have to be for you. She gotta heal herself. It's her responsibility, not yours. Ay, las relaciones. If you want a new outcome, you will have to break the habit of being yourself and reinvent a new self. Change requires coherence. Align your thoughts and feelings. Me encanta esto. Pues aquí lo vamos a dejar hoy. Nos pasamos 4 minutos. But thank you so much for Oh my God, Dora. Yeah. Wow, that's strong. Try to talk with her. If she don't want to talk to you, it's her business, not yours. But you can try. Pray for her every day. And you have to remember, like, something that I'm going to talk again about Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he say, I mean, at the end of the day, who's the important thing? Arnold Schwarzenegger, or the mom of Arnold Schwarzenegger, or the brother of Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because some people can judge him. How can be like you didn't help your brother? It was his responsibility or her brother's responsibility? Yes, exactly. You are the responsibility of your life. Take control about your life. And that doesn't mean like if somebody, you just have to see them with eyes of love. If your sister doesn't want to talk with you, Dora, you try your best. Just tell her, when you are ready, I'm here. And if you're never ready, that's up to you. That doesn't gonna make me sad. That doesn't gonna take me my strength. Because my strength and my value is not in what you think about me. It's about what I know. I don't think you felt like a sister, Dora. I don't think at all that. You just have to focus on yourself. You can pray for her every day and ask, and send her your love. Send her light. That's what she needs. She needs light. And the light is gonna go through us even it doesn't matter if you want or not. But if you don't want, guess what? The life is gonna go through you in all the wounds that you have. So don't wait yourself to have a bunch of wood so the light is gonna go through. I don't know if you know what I meant. Exactly. We have to recover our power, mi querida Marisa. Ok, muy bien, pues qué emoción, muchísimas gracias. Me pongo un poquito intensa, pero porque es que la verdad es que me emociono, el libro está muy bueno. Y aparte soy muy apasionada. Capi se muere de la risa. ¿Cómo? Está súper intenso.
Ahorita, digo, ya lo había yo visto, pero ahorita que estás leyendo todo esto, imagínate.
Rompiendo el hábito de ser tú. ¡Wow! ¡Qué fuerte!, ¿verdad? Sí, está buenísimo el libro. Muy bien, pues muchísimas gracias por estar acá. Beso, abrazo para todos, bendiciones. Gracias, gracias, gracias y nos vemos la próxima semana. Bye, bye.